Hello and welcome back, my beautiful warrior tribe. In today's video, I'm going to elaborate a little bit deeper on the 4 things that I always prescribe after explant surgery to help you heal and recover with so much more ease that goes beyond just nutrition and supplementation. If you've been inside of my Facebook group for long enough, you probably know what these 4 things are, but I'm going to talk about them in depth in today's video. In no particular order, but I am going to start with the one that you definitely want to focus on immediately after explant surgery is rest. Resting your body, resting your mind, because when you are resting, you are healing. Your body is repairing and it's cleansing. So beyond nutrition and beyond supplementation, the first thing would be rest. The second thing, and this is huge, especially if you are feeling any kind of guilt after all of this, would be forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for essentially what you did to yourself, forgiving your plastic surgeon who may have talked you into breast implants when maybe all you wanted to do was get a lift, forgiving your ex-husband for talking you into it and making you feel like, you would be more attractive and more womanly and more loved if you got the breast implants. Forgiving the FDA, forgiving the breast implant manufacturers, forgiving whoever you feel like you need to forgive, especially though ourselves. And when it comes to forgiveness, here's something that I kind of like to put into perspective because I know that it can be hard. So for me, for instance, when I first got my breast implants, I didn't know what I know now. Right? So when I did find out about what these breast implants are made out of, what breast implant illness is, what breast implants do to the body, I took control. I took control of my health. I took control of my life. And it's that we should be so proud of and so focused on of like, yes, I didn't know what I didn't know, and I did things because maybe I didn't love my body, or maybe I was talked into it, or whatever your reason is for getting breast implants. But look at where I'm at now, right? I am in this place of self-love. I am getting my health back. I am getting my life back. And I feel like when you really just focus on that and shift that perspective, it can really empower you and make forgiveness feel a little bit easier to do. The third thing, and this is really good to do, especially after some forgiveness practices, is self-care. Self-care, in my definition, is anything that makes you feel pretty or feel happy. And I mean, this could literally be anything. The sky is the limit, no judgment. So, anything that makes you feel pretty is just putting on maybe some makeup for the day, maybe painting your nails, maybe going out to get a manicure, getting a massage, anything that makes you feel pretty. And then anything that makes you feel happy, whether it's just laying around doing nothing, guilt-free all day. Could be dipping your toes in the beach. It could be reading a book, could be playing with animals. But self-care should be something prescribed and done and really intentionally put forward after explant surgery. And number 4 is patience. Patience is really hard, especially if you've been sick for years. I get it. I just want my life back. I just want my health back. I want to put all of this behind me and I want to do all of the things and make sure I'm doing everything right. Let's breathe together. But just having patience with yourself, having patience with your body and your breasts and how they're healing and how they're looking and changing over the months, and especially having patience with your symptoms. What's improving, what's lingering, some new things might pop up. Healing after explant surgery is a journey of its own. But I'm here to tell you that patience after explant surgery makes such a difference. Not feeling rushed, not feeling like you have to do all the things, and just really allowing and surrendering to this post-explant journey, healing and recovery process. It will do so much just for your mental health and your physical health. But before you go, I want to share 3 things really briefly that I recommend avoiding after explant surgery. First would be comparing yourself, your body, and your symptoms and how slow or fast you might be healing to anybody else's that you might see online, inside of Facebook groups, anything like that, because comparing really takes away the focus of ourself. And that's the one thing that we really need to be focusing on the most after explant surgery is ourself and what we're doing and how we're taking care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. The second thing to avoid is placing any kind of expectation on anything, any kind of expectation on when your symptoms should be gone or when your breast should be healed, anything like that, and really surrendering to this whole journey after explant surgery. And the third thing to avoid, and I think I talked about this in my last video, is to not lose hope during this process. And I think that kind of goes along the lines of these expectations that we have about how things should go or how we want things to go after explant surgery. And if things aren't happening as fast as we want, we lose hope and we may feel like, well, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to be doing more of? And again, I feel like gosh, just always comes back to the surrendering and the allowing of things to unfold as they are meant to unfold. And again, just focusing on yourself, what you're doing, what you're taking, all of that. So I feel like they kind of all intertwine together. You know, something else I kind of just want to add to this is I have to do this multiple times a day, but it's really staying in the mindset of gratitude and hope and joy and believing in and trusting in my own body, because she knows what she's doing and she's going to fix things or heal things or cleanse things in the order that she feels like it needs to be done. So although I might feel like I want my fatigue and my hip joint pain and my brain fog to be gone, maybe she got rid of your rashes already and your hair's starting to grow back again and you're not losing so much of it. So maybe there are some improvements in some areas, but there are no improvements yet on the areas that you had really hoped would go away first. That's really what I prescribe and don't prescribe after explant surgery. And if this helped you, please consider subscribing and liking this video, especially if topics on breast implants, breast implant illness, and preparing for or recovering from your explant surgery are of interest to you. And I'll see you on the next video.